It's small, silent, and feared across the Amazon. The Candiru fish has inspired some of the strangest animal legends ever told. Welcome to Connect with Animal.
Deep in the heart of the Amazon, a silent terror lurks. The waters here hide thousands of species, but one is feared above all. It is not the piranha with its razor-sharp teeth. The true nightmare is far smaller and far more insidious.
Meet the Candiru, the vampire fish of the Amazon.
Barely the size of a toothpick, almost invisible to the naked eye. Its translucent body is designed for stealth in the murky depths. But do not let the size deceive you. This creature is a parasite, hunting for blood.
It tracks its prey by the scent of ammonia released from gills.
Once a target is found, the Candiru strikes with lightning speed. It forces its way into the gill cavity of the host. Backward-facing spines extend, locking the parasite in place. These barbs make removal nearly impossible without tearing flesh. It feeds voraciously, its body swelling with the host's blood. The host is helpless against the intruder deep within. Sating, the vampire fish detaches and sinks back to the depths. The Candiru fish waits in the sand, digesting the meal.
But the fish does not always distinguish between fish and human.
For those who enter these waters, a gruesome legend exists. It is said the Candiru is attracted to human urine. Mistaking the scent for a fish's gills, it begins the hunt. Tracing the stream to its source with frightening precision.
As a kinsmaker's bullhauling, but planning. The victim remains completely unaware of the approaching danger.
The tiny predator seeks an opening to enter. In a split second, the parasite invades the body. Stories tell of the fish swimming up the urethra. Panic sets in as the pain becomes excruciating. Locals know the signs of a Candiru attack all too well.
Simply pulling it out is impossible due to the barbs.
Any attempt to remove it only drives the spines deeper. The agony is described as unlike anything else.
Traditional healers use specific plants to dissolve the fish.
Brews from the Candiru tree are believed to kill the parasite. But often, traditional remedies are not enough. modern cases usually require urgent surgical intervention.
Doctors must locate the intruder precisely before operating.
Surgery is delicate and carries its own risks. Removing the fish without damaging vital organs is a challenge. Once removed, the tiny monster looks almost harmless.
Science debates how often these attacks truly happen.
Documented cases are rare, yet the fear is widespread.
Locals take extreme precautions to protect themselves.
In captivity, their agility and speed are undeniable.
Evolution has crafted a perfect biological drill.
While piranhas attack in swarms, the Candiru attacks alone.
The piranha is a visible, chaotic threat.
The Candiru is a silent, invisible assassin. As night falls, the river becomes even more treacherous.
They are most active when visibility is near zero. Even the armored caiman is not safe from infestation. The parasite finds the softest points to enter. It is a brutal cycle of life in the world's largest river. Though feared, they play their part in this underwater world.
The rule for travelers is simple: never urinate in the river.
Tight clothing offers the only barrier against intrusion.
Curiosity often wars with instinctual fear here.
It is always there, waiting for a chemical signal. The Amazon is beautiful, but it demands respect. Proof that terror does not need to be large. The Candiru remains the Amazon's most chilling secret. Swim at your own risk.